All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf Live. Um, got a couple things on my mind here. First thing come to first. This is election day. Who you got for the vote? You don't have to specifically tell me if you don't want to. This is a live feed. Um, this is the day where we gotta go in and decide who is going to best suit us for our future for starting the next 4 years. Um, I'm going to reveal mine tonight in a quick live podcast. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I will say this: I made the choice based on what I felt was the right and my family and my future of my family's existence and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking about what I feel is needed for our community. You know, one of them is jobs, of course. Um, we need to have more community activities for these young kids out here, man. Seriously, kids should always be a priority in our lives. Always. I'm being honest. We should. Um, our kids are our future for everything that goes on after the generations start falling off. You know, unfortunately, it's inevitable for a number of us. But the kids of the future, you have to make sure that they carry on the things that need to carry on to improve the quality of our communities. You know, I don't hear Kamala talking a lot about that. Well, she talking about reproductive rights for women, giving women the opportunity to abort babies at will. That's not trying to build futures. That's trying to destroy them. And I cannot co-sign on that. I'm sorry, I cannot, and I will not co-sign on that. Period. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it at any cost. I just won't. You know. So I've already voted. I voted my conscience. You know, I'm not gonna say if I voted Democrat, Republican, or Independent. I could have went either way on this. You know, to be honest. Although I question the Democrats. I question the fact that everything that they talked about over the years was BS. You know, I question that we've been riding with them for years and years and years and never got no real returns from these guys. All we got was socialism policies that brought more people over here from other countries, particularly illegal immigrants from other nations, and we're paying for them to be here. That in itself is bullshit, my friends. I'm sorry, lack of a better word, is complete utter bullshit. My taxes over the last few years have gone up substantially higher than it's ever been. It's ridiculous. You don't even want to know how much I pay. It's just, it's really a crime. The amount of tax I had to pay the past couple of years. It's a crime. It's a lot of cash. It's a lot of cash. It makes you sick. You vote your conscience at the end of the day. You vote for what is really right. You know, I'm not gonna tell anybody who to vote for. I'm not gonna do it. You know, I just know who I stand with and who I don't stand with, based on policies, based on history, based on facts, based on previous results. Because both Kamala and Trump have been in the White House before. You know, Kamala is currently still there as a VP, and Trump has been as the president before. You know, but it tripped me out when black people tell you got some black people tell you, yeah. Vote for who you go and vote for, but you need to vote for Kamala. How the hell? How you gonna tell me to vote for who you want to vote for, but vote for her? That's an oxymoron to even say that. You know, how are you gonna tell me who? Just vote, but vote for Kamala. In other words, just vote for who you want me to vote for. Y'all think Kamala is gonna be the savior of this country? It's just, it's not happening, folks. It's not happening. You can just get that out your head right now. It's definitely not gonna be her. I don't know if it's gonna be Trump. To tell you the truth, I'll be honest. I don't. You know, but I'm not gonna lie. I do like Trump's policies. Some of his policies were very good and very effective. Kamala never had no policies for the border crisis. She had none. She had none. Zero. No policies at all. You know, the food price thing, that was her fault too. At least she plays a pivotal role why food prices are high based on the vote that she did. Okay, she's in office now. She could have did something about this the whole time she's been in office. She did nothing about it. Nothing about it. Not a damn thing. Now she wants to go run for office and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do something about it." And like I said before, this whole thing is a setup. You gonna tell me of all the people that or somewhat qualified people who might be more qualified than Kamala, and Kamala Harris is the best you can come up with? She was never elected to office anyway. She was elected to office via proxy from Joe Biden because Biden picked her to be his running mate, and he was asked to pick her to be his running mate. Right? This is a woman he ran against, but that thing was already in the cards anyway. It was a setup. He was going to pick her anyway because she was a family friend. She used to work with his son. Now, I believe they worked out in California together, if I'm mistaken. But she was a known family friend of the family. But that's how that got. Well, that's a long story, but nevertheless, the thing was already set up. You know, at least Trump, for the most part, when he initially ran, was actually elected. But that's some other stuff too. I'm not going to even go into all that. But I don't know. Politics is strange. What they say, strange bedfellows where people just go in and get in for where they fit in based on what they want to get in to win. You know, that's all it's been about anyway from day one. It's just they've never really been about people. It's been about people in power, people who want to control voting blocks and prestige and power. That's all they care about. I mean, it's like, and it's obvious. Kamala Harris today got all these dang on celebrities and people, thinking, okay, that's what's going to bring the black vote to prominence in our favor. No, this has been done before. It was done before for decades. But at least when it was done before during the civil rights era, we had tons of black celebrities out there. It was support for a real struggle that they really fought, in some cases died for, to make real change. She's not about no real change. Reproductive rights is the best you could come up with. And on top of that, this reproductive rights ain't about being reproductive. It's about giving the choice whether you want to have a baby or get rid of the baby. That's all it's about. There ain't no policy. There's not even nothing that we can actually ride on as a country. And then they got near the Obama. You talking about, oh well, yeah, if you don't do it, it's gonna be on your head. Then you won't blame black men. The cowardness of it all. You know, both Michelle and Barack. I'm ashamed of both of them. I lost all respect for those guys. I literally lost respect for them. I don't have the same respect I once had for the Obamas. It's gone. Been gone. Been gone for a long time. All respect is out the window for them folks. I used to. I did. I don't know more. I just it's whatever. You know. They ain't got so bougie now. They ain't got the little them multi-million-dollar contracts doing books and films and stuff now. They didn't go. They didn't let Hollywood go to their heads. Literally. Now their older daughter Malika, I guess, is a filmmaker now. She don't even want her last name listed in any of the credits as a director. Okay, she wants to be on her own terms. That I kind of understand, you know, and even accept. But you know, that's another whole story either. I'm not. Going, I mean, I don't really know about her anyway. I don't know about the film. I haven't seen it yet. But supposedly it got rave reviews. So, but nevertheless, you know, I'm trying to see if I can get through this damn. Way these people can't drive with two damn cents out here. They really can. They really can. They drive really, really, lack of a better word, shitty at best. And then you gonna put beams on somebody. Are you serious? But like I said, you know, vote for who you gonna vote for. I'm not gonna try and influence anybody. You know, I'm just going by what I feel. But I don't like when black folks talk about, oh, go ahead and vote, as long as you vote, but vote for the so and so. No, 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 no. You vote your conscience. You know, that's what voting is about. That's the reason why I said in the previous video a couple of days ago, the day I went to vote, I did early voting on the last day in Maryland. It's funny, Virginia had they ended their early voting just a couple of days ago. We ended ours on Thursday. You know, yeah. But nevertheless, my thing of it is that you vote your conscience. Our ancestors fought and died for us to have the right to vote, and that is the main thing. Even though, and I thought that was what led me to go ahead and vote anyway. Even though the choice may not be who some people may or may not like, at least it's a choice based. My choice is based on policy. It's based on what actually works. That's what I went by. I didn't go anybody about any specific agenda, but not without policy. You know, they had to have a policy behind it. They had to. You know, when people vote on emotion, that's you know certain voters. I can't vote on emotion. I got to vote on policies. You know, I got to vote on something that's more tangible than just somebody wanting a popular vote. You know, and I'm like, I had enough of the clown show. I've had enough of that clown show for years. I'm just tired of it. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta make my way out the exit of the circus, if you know what I mean, bro. It just was appalling to me. I'm like, they don't take you seriously. And I think that's on both sides. They do. Wow. But the main thing is that the opportunity to vote and say what's on my mind. I think outweighs, or not outweighs, but as important as who you as the person you vote for, because you're given the opportunity to say what you want done for the next 4 years, and not just with uh, on the federal level, but on the local level too. You know, the local and state levels matter as well as the federal level. Although I will admit there wasn't a whole lot of local level agendas that was out there, because I think those candidates usually run on the midterms, most of them, at least the ones that were running for office anyway. That's another whole story. Why these guys ride so fast out here, man? Jeez. But I'm just glad that I had enough common sense and opportunity to say, hey, you know what? Let me just go vote for the person who's going to best represent the policies that I agree with, that I go along with. you know. But somebody somewhere is paying Kamala a lot of money to ride on this reproductive rights thing. You know, she's not. She doesn't even speak from the heart. I will say that. I'm just not. You know, just a lot about her that I just don't like. Was the young man asked about what you're going to do when you're in office about the migrant crisis? And Kamala Harris completely ignored the young man. I think it was a student somewhere. I forgot where it was at. I don't remember. It was Atlanta somewhere. But she completely ignored his question. She completely and utterly blew him off. And I was like, oh my God. She blew off this young student, just didn't care. She literally did not care to answer the question. She didn't even answer. She just, and I'm talking about ignored him to the hill. Yeah. She literally blew him off. Wasn't even right. I was mad because she did it myself. I was like, how you going to do that? He asked you a straight up question and you didn't even give him a straight answer. Republicans do it too. The Republicans are real slick about it. They dance around stuff all the time. You know, now, some I knew voted independent, and actually, that's what I started to do, but I didn't know the candidate they voted for. I don't know that well. If I knew him well enough, I probably would have voted for him. You know, and I heard it was a black candidate that was running for president, a male candidate, but I don't know him at all. You know, but the public actually put out the ones that they feel you should be voting for, and so did the RNC and DNCs respectively. You know, I'm like, this is the best candidate. I'm literally, if you look at the ticket, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not going to go into detail about that, but it's just ridiculous that the agenda is you can only vote for either one Republican or one Democratic person, or maybe one independent. And I'm like, that's it? That's the best y'all can do? That's the best y'all can do out here? Really? It's crazy to me, man. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You know, so I don't know, folks. You know, it depends on your taste. Depends on who you feel comfortable with running the country. And let me say this: it's not about no woman. Believe me, it's not. You know, there's not a lot of women candidates that run for office for president anyway, and very few and far between. As much as I would have probably felt a little bit more comfortable with Hillary Clinton because she had a little bit more experience on foreign policy and stuff like that than Kamala Harris if she ran. You know, but that's another whole story. You know, but Kamala ain't the one for me. She just doesn't. I don't know. It's just something about her. It's just I don't know. If you want to vote for her, that's fine. You know, you have to live with their conscience for the next 4 years, good, bad, or indifferent. If you want to vote for Trump for the next 4 years, you gotta look. You gotta vote for your conscience, good or bad. You know, and live with have a conscience to live with the next 4 years on what he does and what he said he gonna do and what he ain't gonna do. Same thing with her. I just don't think that I think she's a more of a talker than a doer anyway. She's proven that. She's been in the White House for 4 years, and she's less of a doer and more of a talker. She is. That's a known fact. Trump is a doer. You gotta give him that. He's a doer. He talk a lot of cash, but he back up a lot of what he talk about too. You know. So like I said, vote your conscience. I'm not going. I'm honestly. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I might give you an opinion about why I may or may not vote for this, that person, that person, or tell you who I vote for, who I ain't gonna vote for. You know, just for yeah. Of course, for these people that I know I drive, they just like don't even care. You know. But I can tell you wholeheartedly, I vote my conscience. That's what I do. You know, I don't have a right to tell anybody, "Oh yeah, you need to vote for them," or it's gonna be on your head. You know, you passionate about a person you don't even know. You know that's a do nothing empty suit person. You know, that's tripped me out. Cause I was just watching a video of Scrappy's ass. This Negro gonna talk about, yeah man, you gonna vote for them and blah blah blah, but you need to vote for Kamala and blah blah blah, and making all kinds of stupid statements, man. You don't know what the fuck he talking about. Yeah, I said it. He don't. All right, no offense, but he don't. He talking outside his damn neck. You know, same thing with Obama's. Michelle Obama, I'm really appalled by her, man. You know, she took a page right out of the film Shrek, talking about if you don't vote for your women, you gonna let your women fall, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, blame it on the men. You know, you ain't gonna blame it on a woman for making a bad choice, but you're blaming it on a man if they don't vote for who you want them to vote for. You know, that's ridiculous. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you tonight exactly the 5 reasons I voted for who I voted for. You'll find out. I'm not gonna say anything until after the election is officially tallied up tonight. You know, it's gonna be interesting who wins. I'm not gonna even tell you who I think is gonna win. I think there's a chance about who I think for certain is gonna win, and got a really good shot at it. You know, but I don't know. We'll see. On that note, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm out.